Title: The Absence. The message came while I was standing over my father's casket. A simple text. I'm not coming to the funeral. I already have plans with my friends. No apology, no hesitation. Just that, like she was canceling dinner, not a moment that would never come again. I remember staring at the screen while the priest spoke, his words blending into a dull hum. The air inside the church was heavy with flowers and grief. People whispered condolences, touched my shoulder, spoke my name. I barely heard them. She had chosen drinks over death. And in that instant, something inside me stopped moving. I typed back only 2 words. I understand. Then I blocked her number. The silence that followed wasn't peace. It was a slow, clean burn. For 3 weeks, I let it consume every trace of warmth left in me. Until the night she showed up at my door, crying. Rain-soaked, trembling, mascara bleeding into her skin. Her eyes wide with confusion, accusation. "You ghosted me during a hard time," she said. I stared at her, the words echoing in the space between us like a cruel joke. Hard time? I hadn't spoken yet, but the story had already begun. It started months before my father died. Subtle shifts, small lies dressed as casual truths, her late replies, her sudden girls' nights, the new perfume I didn't buy her. I told myself it was stress, work, maybe boredom, anything but betrayal. But then came the silence, the kind that follows only after a line has been crossed. When I asked simple questions, her eyes flickered, searching for scripts she hadn't rehearsed. When I reached for her hand, she flinched, not from fear, but guilt. You learn to notice these things when you grow up watching people leave. The night my father was hospitalized, she didn't answer her phone. I called 3 times, then 5. The 6th went straight to voicemail. She texted the next morning. "Sorry, I fell asleep early. How's he doing?" He was dying, and she was sleeping through it. Still, I said nothing, because sometimes silence is sharper than words. But the funeral message, that was the final incision. Her words cut deep enough to make me see the truth I'd been avoiding. She hadn't been mine for a while. She'd just been pretending well enough to keep me from looking closer. Until that moment, I hadn't realized how calm betrayal could feel once it stopped hurting. Grief became the perfect disguise. No one questioned why I stopped talking, stopped showing up, stopped caring. They called it mourning. I called it clarity. While the world pitied me, I began to collect pieces. Quietly, carefully. Phone records, social media shadows, a location tag she forgot to turn off one night. Riverside Lounge, a place she'd told me she hated. Then the receipts started showing patterns. Same bar, same nights, same name. Evan, her coworker, the one she said was just a friend. The same friend who texted her at midnight when she thought I was asleep. I never confronted her. I wanted to see how long she'd maintain the illusion. When she called after 3 weeks, sobbing into my voicemail about missing me, I smiled for the first time since the funeral. She wasn't crying because I was gone. She was crying because she'd lost control of the story. So I waited. Let her believe she could fix it. Let her walk back into my life, unaware that I already knew everything. There's something beautifully cruel about giving a liar the rope to hang themselves, with their own words. When she came over, she tried to hug me. I didn't move. Her perfume, sweet, expensive, unfamiliar, filled the space. The same scent from those receipts. I handed her my phone. A photo glowed on the screen, her and Evan. His hand around her waist, her smile unmistakable. Taken on the same day she told me she was visiting her mother. She froze. The sound she made wasn't quite a gasp, more like a breath that forgot how to leave. I didn't say anything, just watched as realization bled into her face. "You went through my—" "No," I said quietly. "You left the